up next out it. Riding around and hurt Tesla. Hanging both of my legs out it like, what's up? I got stakes and they too high now, I can't. I like girls that's down to earth, so don't be stuck up. I don't take L's, I give them out and I chuck them up. First listen, they hearing like, what the? 10 toes, that's my MO. Fam over gram, that's my MO. Close friends, I got friends that I keep. While I like TSA, book bag up and my chain hitting like. King's back in his hometown when them wheels hit and I touch down, nigga. I'm back there doing jack dance like.
Like, we focused on gameplay for this event, and you know, they come in with very fresh perspectives of 23, right? So they've been on it all year long, so their brains there, they're still using like kind of exploits or things that they really like in 23 to try to be successful. So they come in trying to do those things right away, and they see that a lot of things have been fixed or changed. And so for us, it's helpful for them to remember, because we've been in the trenches for so long. Like, some of the things that they thought they'd be complaining about, like, oh yeah, we fixed that, you know, 3 months ago. And so it's helpful for us to just be reassured that some of those things are gone, and now they gotta look for new exploits to beat people with.
Go break the game. That's what I tell them. Go break the game and be honest with Mike. You know, don't just come in here and tell them things you like, find things you don't like. What's it been like for you and all your gameplay team to like meet the community and interact with the community, and then have them playing, you know, the product before launch? Is it a pretty cool feeling to build that relationship? You know, and you said this is the 3rd year in a row. How's it?
Doris, you can feel the tone change around the league at this time of the year. Players starting to get into playoff mode.
There is no doubt about it. The intensity level rises. Teams are trying to build momentum. You are trying to be at the peak of your performance, both individually and collectively, as we are so close to postseason action.
So the Raptors starting 5. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's King in at center. Porzingis misses. Here's Toronto with the ball. Here's Anunoby. And that one drops for him.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
Beal, the pass to Kuzma. And here's Wright. Beal outside. Clock at 6. Driving inside. And then Beal with the dunk.
A difficult choice for the defense, right? If you sag off, he drains the jumper. In this instance, you give him a step and he finishes with a big-time drive.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow. On the wing, Kuzma. Pass to Porzingis. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, we know that Kristaps Porzingis can shoot the rock. He's a sweet shooting big, but you'd love to see him use his size in the paint.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in, the Wizards have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Kuzma. Shoots over Barnes. Got a piece of it. Here's King. Back to Siakam. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, high percentage shots are always at a premium. Pascal Siakam gets a great look there.
VanVleet against Wright. To the paint. Here's Beal. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Pass to Siakam. Here's King, and he slams it in one-handed.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
How about this, Doris? The Wizards haven't been to the conference finals since 1979. Unreal.
That's exactly right, B.A., and it gives you some sense of how tough it is to be successful in the NBA. Because it's not that long ago that their backcourt consisted of John Wall and Bradley Beal. Many at the time considered it one of the most dangerous in the league and thought they would be here for over a decade. It does show you how hard sustained success is in the NBA.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Barnes. Van Vliet outside. To the right side. Now here's Siakam. Here's King. Defended by Porzingis. And it's King missing. Beal against Anunoby. And Beal with the basket on the assist by Avdia. Beal's got 9.
Well, this is how Bradley Beal just makes it impossible to guard him. 3-level scorer. This time he goes to the inside game.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Pass to Avdia. Kuzma with the ball. To the wing, right side. Porzingis. Second chance effort, and it's good on the layup. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
And here's Siakam. Porzingis grabs the board.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
It's Kuzma with the miss. The Raptors have gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Boy, Pascal Siakam can put a ton of pressure on the defense. This guy has a physicality that you love.
Pascal Siakam taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Boy, the missed free throw there keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
To the middle. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady finding the open teammate.
Siakam gets the bucket. He's got 7. For Washington, they've got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. Beal to pass to Kuzma. Beal outside. Back to Kuzma. Here's Porzingis. And he can't jam it through.
Amazing tenacity attacking the basket, and I'm sure he won't miss that next time.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him. One thing that makes OG Anunoby unique in this league, his nationality.
I've heard OG say he hopes to inspire other British players.
Well, I think, B.A., he's proved that there's a road for them, right? Basketball is played all over the world, and all you need to do is find somebody to notice you. The NBA certainly becomes more international every year.
And that one's good. Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And Toronto calls time here. And early in his career, Porzingis was a shot creator. You think he can get back to that, Grant?
You know, B.A., yeah. In Dallas, his role was more catch and shoot. So it'll be interesting to see in a different system how active a role KP can fill, especially going to work inside. Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Now here's Kuzma, looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Porzingis, 14 feet away. And it's Toronto with a rebound. They went to Washington for their last meeting with the Wizards, came out with a victory.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
This night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Now here's Kuzma. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Pass to Wright, over Van Vliet. And it's Wright missing. The Raptors with a lead. Outside Anunoby. Now Van Vliet. Siakam with it. Van Vliet with it. Pounded by Wright. Here's King. And that one is hammered home.
Don't just show off that basketball IQ, Mr. Fred Van Vliet. Pretty pass, sir.
Washington has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Wright from behind the arc. No good. Now Toronto takes it the other way. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Just 4 to shoot. Wright with a steal. Beal with it. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Pass to Van Vliet. Inside. They swipe it. Right outside. Counted from distance. And it's now only a 1-point Toronto lead.
Boy, DeLon Wright with great range. What a shot.
Here's King. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Pascal Siakam.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Right, the pass to Beal. Right side, Porzingis. Doesn't go that time.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Here's Anunoby. He's off on that one. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Washington has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. The 3, Porzingis. It's hauled in by the Raptors. To the left wing. Siakam finds Van Vliet. Beal against Anunoby. Down low. Here's King. Shot clock at 5. Puts one up from 19. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Well, there's a couple things in play here. The activity and IQ of Fred Van Vliet. This guy a dangerous mid-range shooter.
Back to Beal. Pass to Avdia. Right outside. Over Van Vliet. They get it back. Now here's Porzingis. Cashes it in from 11 feet. Porzingis has got 8.
Now this is why they call him the unicorn. Porzingis off the catch, ready to rise and fire. That's 7'3", everybody.
Here's Siakam. Soft touch off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 5.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Now here's Kuzma. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Puts it up from 12. Barnes with the rebound.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And Washington shooting with confidence in this one. 48% in the first quarter. Here's King, and he dunks it down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Washington making some changes. Kispert's checked in for Kuzma. Nunn comes in for Beal. And Goodwin is subbed in for Wright. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Toronto. And comes in for Anunoby.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Pass to Goodwin.
Toronto foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
54 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside none. Here's Kispert. Fires for three. And he buries his first look.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Porter. Here's Benton. Nunn defends. Siakam, right side. Here's King, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Here's Avdia. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Pass to Kispert. They kick it out to Porzingis. 4 on the clock. Off target from three-point range. And a deep three from Van Vliet. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Toronto Raptors up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
DC family, a big round of applause.
Hope you've enjoyed the...
Substitute.
Going with an almost entire new group here. Kuzma's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Davis comes in for Kispert. Beal, he's checked in for Nunn. And Wright subbed in for Goodwin. So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. King, he's checked in for Pirtle. Pascal Siakam comes in for Boucher. Scotty Barnes checked in for Porter Jr. And it's Anunoby in for Banton. So the Raptors 5 right now. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's King in at the center, filling out the middle.
Thanks. Well, Boss in their last matchup against the Wizards put on a show. He dropped 48 points, and that was just one element of his production. He ended up with a triple-double on the night. An astounding game for him, putting up numbers we might be talking about for the rest of his career. Back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Yeah, talent is one thing, but it's about the want to. Up big, but not settling. Continue to press the attack.
Here's Avdia. There's Davis with the three. It doesn't go for him.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
And the Wizards call time here. And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Grant.
Hey, VA, an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
It's Kuzma with the miss.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And we know dead ball situations are where some fans change the channel. Doris, has the league done enough to discourage intentional fouls?
Every form of media, to me, BA, is trying to capture the imagination of their fans. So anything that enhances your product is something that in the long term is going to do well for you.
Now here's Beal. 16 points for him. Avdia. That one rolls around and rims out.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's Avdia to the inside. Kuzma cashes in the 12-footer. Kuzma's got his first 2 points.
Just soft touch in the mid-range right there by Kyle Kuzma, just accepting what the defense is willing to concede.
Pass to Siakam. Van Vliet up top. Outside Barnes. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Yeah, we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset, finds the open player in that instance.
Beal finds Davis. Down low. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the second quarter. 2 minutes.
Anunoby against Beal. Inside. It's stolen by Kuzma. To the paint. Toronto grabs the miss. Siakam's got his 6th rebound on the night.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Back to Van Vliet. To the middle. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Boy, Van Vliet, just great vision and feel for the game.
And the Wizards shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Beal, the pass to Wright. Here's Avdia. And King pulls it down.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Barnes, it's good.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Pass to Wright. And here's Davis. 52 seconds left to play in the first half. Back to Wright. 5 to shoot. Outside for Davis. And they'll get another chance. It's tipped. Outside Barnes. Pass to Van Vliet. Outside Anunoby.
Boy, the athleticism of OG Anunoby can be eye-popping sometimes, guys. And what's happening now is he's developing on the offensive end. This guy's upside is absolutely tremendous.
Now shooting around 90% from the line. That's how you win games.
Kispert's checked in for Washington. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Up top, Beal. Anunoby covering. Pulls it in from the elbow. It's not going to go for him.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
A dominating first.
47. The Raptors. 72.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And Toronto calls time here.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Let's show some love. Your Wizards. You can see.
And for the Raptors, their shooting has been incredible, 72%. Bradley Beal's out there with DeLon Wright. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Avdia in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. And so it's with it, following the bucket by the Raptors. Beal outside. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
One of the most consistent scorers in the NBA right now. Bradley Beal doing work.
Pass to King. Back to Van Vliet. Shoots from 12. Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
Well, you love the relentless energy from Siakam. It's sort of a staple of his game. Gets to the offensive glass there.
Here's Avdia. He's covered by Siakam. It's Beal on the wing. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Boy, when you consider that Bradley Beal entered the NBA as one of the sweetest shooting guards in the league, but over the course of his career, he's added elite playmaking, and he's as dangerous and complete an offensive force as there is in the game.
And Beal drops them both. And about Beal, such an integral part of the makeup of this team.
He's been consistently committed to the organization. He's elite offensively and can flat lift a team by his individual offensive skill. And because of what he has in terms of his physical attributes, his coaches believe he can be elite defensively as well.
Here's Avdia. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Well, 7'3" doesn't need much of a vertical. Easy finish for KP.
Pass to King. Now here's Van Vliet. Hounded by Wright. Here's King. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Wright, the pass to Beal. Here's Avdia. Three-pointer. Knocks it down from distance. Avdia's got 7 points in the game.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
Siakam outside. Pass to Barnes. 6 to shoot. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
A swat by Porzingis. That wingspan letting you know he's in the house.
Now here's Kuzma. Right with the ball. Van Vliet covering. Right, the pass to Porzingis. And he gets that one. Porzingis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They haven't missed a beat coming out of the locker room. A perfect 4 for 4.
And Anunoby gets it to go.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Now here's Kuzma. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. Outside Barnes. Pass to Anunoby. It's Barnes on the wing. With the floater. And he lays it in. 9 points in the game.
Boy, Scotty Barnes, the complete package. Nice interior finish there.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second half lead.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Nunn's checked in for Washington. Goodwin comes in for Wright. Hurdle's checked in for Toronto. Porter Jr. comes in for Barnes. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Bradley Beal played for Coach Greg Popovich with the U.S. national team, and Pop said, quote, he's hard to keep up with. His balance and movement are very impressive. He stops on a dime, can pull up and shoot. That, along with his excellent footwork, are the most impressive things for me. Brian?
Yeah, great breakdown there, Allie. Thank you.
Well, I mean, listen, Fred VanVleet, you can practically close his eyes. That's how comfortable he is out on the arc.
The putback.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Pass to King. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Here's Goodwin. Beal outside. Knocks it loose. Porter with the steal. Here's Van Vliet. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Van Vliet's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, at his size, Fred VanVleet has to be so crafty on the interior. Defense has nothing for him there.
Pass to Beal. Right side, Porzingis. Hurdle grabs a miss. Anunoby against Porzingis. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. And here's Beal. He's guarded by Porter. Wing shot on the way. The Wizards with another miss. The Raptors have gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. Pass to Van Vliet. Here's King. It's intercepted. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It goes on Fred Van Vliet. And as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say, shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels. And it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
Yeah, don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves. So for Toronto right now, Otto Porter is out there with Thaddeus Young. Then there's Malachi Flynn, and it's King in at the 5. And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive. Pass to Kispert. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim.
Well, Young is used to taking punishment. This guy is especially effective inside.
First team foul.
The first one falls. Washington making some changes. Gibson's checked in for Kispert. Gill comes in for Kuzma. And it's Davis in for Bradley Beal. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Outside Davis. Pass to Avdia. Here's Gill, guarded by Young. Clock at 4. Here's Avdia. Davis from long range. Porter pulls it in. Out to the right wing. Here's Benton. And Grant, you played on a Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, BA, I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players in the back end of their careers.
Hey, we've heard a lot of coaches say, including Warriors coach Steve Kerr, about load management. If you want to see the Stars play more often, cut the schedule back, maybe 72 games. Grant, your thoughts?
You know, BA, this is a problem and a concern, I think, for the league. You go back 20, 30 years ago, stars played every night when available. Now you're not seeing that with the workload and the back-to-back and the concern with players and their safety and the amounts of money they make over their contracts. 72 games is a possibility, but I prefer to keep it at 82. Maybe I'm just a traditionalist.
Here's King, and down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
Well, the basketball IQ on display for Otto Porter makes the right read there.
Pass to Avdia. Left side, Davis. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. The Raptors have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. Here's Flynn. Here's Benton. Well, since Commissioner Silver took over, Grant, it seems the league's dress code is now leaving more, let's say, wiggle room. You good with that?
Yeah, a lot of wiggle room, at least compared to when I played when it was more of a business casual environment. But I think it's great. Let the players be themselves. Let them be authentic. And I think in a weird kind of way, it endears these players to the fans at home watching on TV.
Like a bunch of runway models before and after every game.
No question, no question.
Well, this is a real strength of Taj Gibson's game. Efficient low-post scoring. That's nicely done.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Outside Davis. Here's Goodwin. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Let's remember, Taj Gibson is one of the most physical players in the league on both ends. He loves to pick up these fouls.
And the Wizards making a change here. Toronto has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Down low. Here's King. Good on the bucket. He's got 38.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Get outside, get outside.
Here's Goodwin. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1. And we've heard the cautionary tales in the past. Does it seem like players today are getting better financial advice, in your opinion, Grant, to make their money last?
Yeah, B.A., I think they're getting better financial advice, but I also think that the times that we're in, I think there's more awareness. Players understand the pitfalls or potential setbacks, the social media, digital age, all the information's there. So players today, yes, they're making more money, and I actually think they're doing a better job of protecting and saving their money, too.
Pass to Goodwin. And here's Gibson. Out left to the wing. The 3 is up. Goodwin, no good. The Raptors have gone 7 of 14 here in the 4th from the floor. Here's King to the paint. Now Porter. Right wing. Here's Young. Gill grabs the board.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Pass to Goodwin. Now here's Davis. Yep, that one goes.
I mean, he's got so much great body control. Even when there's hard contact, Davis doesn't get thrown off balance.
Now Porter. Inside. Here's King. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
You know, I like that recognition. He knows he's in rhythm, knows this is the time to give his team some punch.
Grant, you look at the playoffs last year. I mean, a lot of big-name stars struggled to deliver. Is that every year, or you think that was an anomaly?
B.A., I think it was a bit of an anomaly. I mean, I think you think what's happened in the league in the last few years with the bubble and then the restart last season, there's been a lot of basketball played, and I think it's impacted a lot of players. So I think moving forward, we'll get back to a level of normalcy with the rest and recovery of the offseason, and big-name stars will continue to excel and thrive in the years to come.
He gets it in there.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Here's King. Pass to Flynn. Outside Porter. Here's Flynn. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Gibson.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Pass to Goodwin.
2 minutes.
Uncovered. Toronto grabs the miss.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
Over to the wing. Here's King. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one. Pass to Goodwin. Outside Davis. Here's Gill. Lays it up and banks it in.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Raptors.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And their win total will climb a little higher once this one's official. It'll be their 63rd win of the year.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first 2 games of the season between these teams.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Boss.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy, in attack mode all evening.
To the inside. Here's King. And the layup is good off the glass.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
The line for Washington.
So he gets them both. There's 49 seconds left to play in the fourth. Down low. Tipped.
That was just an awful decision. I mean, you have to keep the clock moving. There's no reason to foul there.
First free throw is good.
At the line for the Wizards.
And he can't hit the second.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
To the paint. And another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Inside, here's Gibson. Outside for Davis. To the middle, here's Nunn. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in.